Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, did you know that Anchor is sponsoring our show?
Really? Don't we use Anchor to distribute our podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts?
Yeah, and we are on just about every other platform available as well, thanks to them.
Why do we use Anchor as our podcasting service?
Well, they make editing and distributing our show a breeze.
What if one of our listeners wants to start their own podcast?
Then they should head over to anchor.fm or download the app to get started.
Awesome! You guys should go do that right now! Husband.
Wife.
I was still trying to burp when you hit record. That's why I was like, wait.
I thought you were laughing at my countdown, because I did a funny countdown.
Well, you did a funny countdown.
A mixture of all of it together.
Yeah, and as I was trying to burp, and I was like, wait.
Yeah.
But I couldn't say wait because I had a burp.
You can see how professional we are here, huh?
Oh, and that nice motorcycle, man.
I mean, you've got to get a mixture of it all in here.
Woohoo!
We're starting a new section of the Bible, so...
Right. So that's what I wanted to say was, husband.
Wife.
I'm so excited because we're starting Leviticus today.
Awesome.
And there's only 27 chapters of Leviticus.
That's short. I
Right?
mean, you know, comparatively speaking.
Right. Yeah, so I'm
kind of
pretty excited.
Yeah.
I read like the first sentence and it looks like Moses is still afoot.
Oh, exciting. I know, I'm thrilled. At least if we don't have to hear about the ark, I'll be okay.
Okay, but I have to tell you something real quick.
Okay.
So remember in one of our last couple of episodes, we talked about the Nike shoes?
Yeah.
And, or as they were also referred to on Twitter, the Satan shoes by Lil Nas X?
Yes.
Okay. So, trending this week were, Lightning McQueen, is that the name?
From Cars?
Yeah. Lightning McQueen Crocs. Yeah. And people were lined up online and they were pissed because they didn't get to buy them.
Why the hell Lightning McQueen Crocs
Why
now?
Crocs? Why Lightning McQueen Crocs? Why now? And why people lined up to buy them and why sold out? Why trending?
The kids that watch that are just old enough to start making purchases on their own. So maybe,
okay,
like it was one of
That's
those
true.
things where they bring back something.
Right. So
for-
it's like a Gen Z. This was my childhood, and now I get to have them on my feet.
Right.
Okay. So I just thought it was interesting that like within the last 3 weeks we've had 2 different kinds of shoes trending.
Yeah. No, it's
Weird, right?
Pretty weird.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't
sorry.
know what that has to do with the Bible, but
Absolutely nothing except that Moses had to go up and down the mountain, and
so he could have used some Lightning McQueen.
Yeah,
Crocs.
I just keep imagining Moses going up and down the mountain wearing Satan shoes, and then when he's chillaxing between his hikes, he's wearing his Crocs.
I don't know. The Lightning McQueen Crocs might have got him going faster.
It looked like they light up, but that might have just been the ad.
That's fancy.
That is fancy. They'd have gone nicely with this veil.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, nothing. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get started on Leviticus.
Oh, real quick, guys. Go visit sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Help us out. Buy some products. All right, we'll see you guys in a second.
Bye.
Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are. And our supporters can go there and support us. And we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there. So it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap. Oh. But, we can definitely use any amount. So, like, any support is always appreciated.
So what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready to start the 3rd book of the Bible?
I'm ready to be done with Exodus.
I'm ready to be done with the Bible, truth be told.
Well,
but I mean,
we're having fun with this.
We are having fun, and we are now 3 books in.
And it's confirming how much we hate the Bible and religion in general.
That is true.
So,
that is true.
There's that.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely going in with an agenda, huh?
We didn't have any bones. Go listen to our intro. We held nothing back.
I, on the one hand, assumed that, I know there's some sucky parts, but I also was like, but this is a beloved book of the ages, and so I'm sure if I read the whole thing, I'm going to take away some gems, and I'm going to feel enlightened.
I kind of had a little bit of an open mind. I was going to make fun of it still, but,
yeah.
But it's pure trash.
It's just trash. It's just trash.
If you live by this, I have no words.
Who are you? Who are you, and what are you doing here?
I mean, we do a podcast, and I had no words. So.
Maybe it picks up. Each book gets better? Question mark?
I don't. Maybe.
We've only done 2. This is a very small sample pool.
And there is Jesus at some point.
Right.
So maybe Jesus, salvages it all.
Although,
brings it all together.
From what I recall, he's a bit of a sarcastic fuck.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, he's a pretty sarcastic fuck.
I mean, I'm a sarcastic fuck, so.
Right, but you are not God's only begotten son who died and was resurrected. And
some days I might think that.
Sold your... I always think you're an asshole.
Yes. That is true.
But that's okay. You're my asshole.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start Leviticus before we get too mushy.
Let's start Leviticus, yeah.
Okay. Burnt offerings.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Starting big.
We got to know about burnt offerings because it's a big thing.
We're still at the tabernacle,
Oh, fuck the tabernacle.
The Lord called to Moses from the tabernacle and said to him, I know. Guys, if you could just see husband's face, it just sunk. Like his head just fell forward and sunk.
Well, I'm kind of ready to be done with the tabernacle, truth be told.
Yeah. I can imagine. Okay, so the Lord called to Moses at the tabernacle and said to him, give the following instructions to the people of Israel. When you present an animal as an offering to the Lord, you may take it from your herd of cattle or your flock of sheep and goats.
So, wait. Hold on. We just got done with the end of Exodus here. Mm-hmm. And it was nothing... So, like, I kind of heard tidbits and did a little bit of research on Leviticus. And it seems like it's mostly, like, rules and laws and stuff like that, maybe? Mm-hmm. And so, are we going straight from instructions on how to build... administer, clothe people in the tabernacle to how to do things in the tabernacle?
That's what it seems like.
And it's a whole book maybe dedicated to it, possibly?
27 chapters, baby.
So
you were really excited about this.
Well, but I know there's some good stuff in here that's going to be fun to make fun of.
Well, but I haven't got there yet.
You haven't? But I'm just like
2 sentences in.
I know, but we're already talking about the fucking tabernacle again. And I'm like,
Yeah. So the very first rule is, you are going to worship me, and you may use your own animals to do so.
Got it.
Okay? That's the first rule, apparently. When you present an animal as an offering to the Lord, you may take it from your herd of cattle or your flock of sheep and goats.
What happens if you don't have animals?
If the animal you present as a burnt offering is from the herd, it must be a male with no defects. Bring it to the entrance of the tabernacle so you may be accepted by your Lord. Okay. Lay your hand on the animal's head. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Okay, so we just watched the movie Minari, which went up for an Oscar. That's why we watched it.
Yeah.
And the main character, the mom and the dad, they had to look at baby birds' sex parts to see if they were male or female.
That's what that reminded you of, huh?
Yeah, because he's like talking about if it's a male, I will only accept males with no defects. So there is literally somebody like the parents in Minari going around checking animal parts. Are you a man? No. Are you a woman?
These
no.
are a little bit easier to check.
Well, yeah, because they're not teeny tiny.
Right.
But it reminded me that
Got it.
we still do that today.
Right.
Just not for worship purposes.
Sure.
Okay. So bring it to the entrance of the tabernacle so you may be accepted by the Lord. Lay your hand on the animal's head, and the Lord will accept its death in your place to purify you, making you right with him.
Who's going to kill it, I wonder?
I don't know, but, like, are you getting that?
Yeah.
That's a
God
Jesus-y
wants you
thing.
to die, basically, but he's
going to accept the animal in his place,
instead.
and eventually he's going to basically kill himself in your place.
Right.
By... an extension of
and apparently
himself
there
as
is
his
no
son.
absolution from sin. It's just like an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
Because there's sin, like the whole... And then there's sin where he does kill you immediately or have somebody else kill you for him.
Right. And then there's also that question of... So I, like, from the moment I'm born, I'm expected to be grateful. Like, how about no strings attached? How about... oh my God, it reminds me of the lyrics to this song by Concrete Blonde. Okay, I'll get to it in a minute.
Here.
Okay, hold on.
I know of Concrete Blonde, but that's about the most I can get you.
It's about Wendy. I asked the priest, don't tell me about no second coming. God got his ass kicked the first time he came down here slumming. He had the balls to come, the gall to die, and then forgive us, though I don't wonder why. I wonder what he thought it would get us. Like, that's powerful. Like, those lyrics stayed with me.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that song in years, but...
Right.
That is the Jesus story. Like, I didn't ask for that.
Right. No, I know.
Why do I have to be beholden and grateful to this?
Well, obviously we aren't.
Right. Clearly. Okay. So then slaughter the young bull, that's dying in your place because you suck.
Oh, so you got to slaughter it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
basically kill yourself, that means.
Right.
Only instead of kill yourself, it's kill this animal. I will allow you to kill this animal instead of yourself. But I
Right.
really want you dead because you're a piece of shit.
Right.
Okay. And worship me, though. You're a piece of shit. Worship me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Slaughter the young bull in the Lord's presence, and Aaron's sons, the priests, will present the animal's blood by splattering it against all sides of the altar that stands at the entrance to the tabernacle. This place would have stank.
Right?
Gross.
It would have looked like a fucking murder scene every time they do this.
Like, every time I think of this, I'm thinking about, like, how COVID is going around today,
Yeah.
and that ain't got nothing on the disease and nasty that must have been going around back then.
Yeah, because they were doing this on a regular.
Yeah. Then skin the animal and cut it into pieces. The sons of Aaron, the priest, will build a wood fire on the altar. They will arrange the pieces of the offering, including the head and fat, on the wood burning on the altar. But the internal organs and the legs must first be washed with water. Then the priest will burn the entire sacrifice on the altar as a burnt offering. It is a special gift, a pleasing aroma to the Lord.
So they literally say that Aaron and his sons are going to do this, right? Mm-hmm. And apparently, there's not many people that are right with God, because if, like him and his sons can do this,
yeah,
it's a pretty small group.
Yeah. Sounds very questionable to me.
Definitely doesn't hold true today, because I don't know where the fuck Aaron is,
right,
or his sons,
right,
or his sons' sons, or so on and so forth.
Right. Yeah.
So
I don't know. My mom was trying to tell me that she knew somebody who could trace their family roots all the way back to the Levites, and I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Bullshit.
Like, I mean, okay, I'm not trying to say that the person who claimed that is a liar. They are maybe only going with, okay, my jaw was on the ground, and I was like, did they use Ancestry.com? Like, no, I, like, legit asked that. I was like, that is amazing. My first thought was, wow, how cool is that? That is so amazing. How did they do that? And my mom was just like, I don't know.
Well, it's possible, maybe. I mean, I know that some people trace their roots back to, like, Genghis Khan and stuff.
Okay,
and,
but how, though?
Their DNA, I don't know.
Whatever. You just coughed and said bullshit. I straight up call bullshit.
I'm not a DNA scientist,
Let me get through this bullshittery.
Yeah.
If the animal you present as a burnt offering is from the flock, it must be either a sheep or a goat, but it must be a male with no defects. Slaughter the animal. This is the same. Mm-hmm. The same.
Yeah.
Slaughter the animal on the north side of the altar in the Lord's presence. And Aaron's sons, the priest, will splatter its blood against all sides on the altar, then cut the animal in pieces, blah, 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 blah.
I wonder, did somebody clean the altar between these things, or is it just like a layered up thing?
Those women had to be scrubbing these linens all the time.
And let me ask you this, too. Would you really want to be the person responsible for cleaning God's tabernacle and the altar?
No, I don't want to.
Because if you fucked it up, you'd probably die.
Right? I don't want to clean my own stuff, much less God's stuff.
Right?
Just no. And they didn't have washing machines back then.
Right? Those just suck.
They were scrubbing that shit with rocks and dirt. Oof.
Meanwhile, fucking Moses has got a staff that he can,
Yeah, a magic stick.
Yeah, and he
his
could probably
rod.
he could just magic all this shit away.
His magical dick stick.
But does he? Probably not.
Nope. But the internal organs and the legs must first be washed with water. Then the priest will burn the entire sacrifice on the altar as a burnt offering. It is a special gift, a pleasing aroma to the Lord. They just did a copy-paste.
Didn't you just read the exact same thing?
Yeah, but that was for the other animal. This is for the ones that are part... Yeah, it's the exact same fucking thing, except these are on the north side. If you present a bird as a burnt offering to the Lord, choose either a turtle dove or a young pigeon. I almost said prison. Pigeon.
Yeah.
The priest will take the bird to the altar, wring off its head, and burn it on the altar. You know what? That sounds like the better deal to me.
It really does.
Here, have a fucking bird.
I mean, pigeons are going to be a lot more plentiful and.
And then you don't have to do the killing and...
But I bet it was more of a status thing. Like if you brought a lamb or a sheep or whatever.
Right, whatever, and if I cared about keeping up with the Joneses, that would absolutely be something I would keep in mind. But since I don't even mow my lawn on the regular, can you see me caring about that shit? No. I would bring them a bird every day or week or whatever and be like, here you goes. Don't kill me. I checked that box.
That's right.
You can't read my heart. Okay, but first he must drain its blood against the side of the altar. The priest must also remove the crop and the feathers and throw them in the ashes on the east side of the altar. Then, grasping the bird by its wings, the priest will tear the bird open, but without tearing it apart.
It reminds me of that church song by Lyle Lovett, where they eat the bird right there and then.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, if you like country at all, there's a
it...
song called Church by Lyle Lovett. You should go check it out. It's one of my favorite songs.
It's dumb, but
it's great. It's hilarious.
It's dumb, but it's good. Yeah.
I do like some Lyle Lovett.
I don't care for Lyle Lovett. He's too boring for me.
Well, I'm boring.
I can't say anything. Like, I'm not here to music shame anybody because, like, my favorite pop artist is Britney Spears, and I will stand on that hill and go to my grave. I don't care. So I'm not here to shame anybody. Just, I don't like him.
And just boring. For the record, I'm not like a country boy.
Hell no.
Country music listening boy.
No.
But
no.
I do like I love it.
I like that you're worried about what our listeners
Well, I just want to stipulate because...
Dear listeners, please don't think I'm a Republican country-ass redneck. Love husband.
We live in the Midwest where country music is generally associated with dumb fuck country bumpkin.
It's true.
Who doesn't know shit and wants to beat the crap out of you because you looked at him.
You redneck hillbilly.
Yeah.
That's where you work. No, it's where you used to work. You don't work there anymore.
Right.
You used to work.
The area that I worked in. Not the people I work with.
With redneck hillbilly.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, dear. Okay. So then, grasping the bird by its wings, the priest will tear the bird open, but without tearing it apart. How do you tear it open without tearing it apart?
I mean, you could maybe, like, dig your fingernails into the stomach and then just kind of, like, pry it apart.
Gross. When you say into the stomach, you mean up its hoo-hoo, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Nasty.
Hell if I know.
Oh,
gross. I don't know anything about tearing birds apart, so...
Then he will burn it as a burnt offering on the wood burning on the altar. It is a special gift, a pleasing aroma to the Lord. The end. All I could think is, yeah, you can have it. You can do the tearing and the bleeding and the cutting, because I'm not into that.
Yeah, better you than me, Aaron.
Yeah.
Whatever. So that was the end of the first chapter,
That was the end of the first chapter of Leviticus.
Let's go.
We're already off to a better start.
We are?
I think.
Well, I mean, we're not
It was
making grapes and
short.
shit.
It was short. The instructions were slightly repetitive, but not so much so that I wanted to throw my phone across the room.
And I think you could just rename Bible with the word repetitive.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's kind of...
I think that's what the word means.
It must be. It must be. Yeah.
All right, let's take a break and come back and read the second chapter of Leviticus.
See you guys in a second. In just a few seconds. And, yeah, bye.
I gotta pee! Hello!
Hi!
We are back, and we are reading Leviticus chapter 2, Meal Offerings.
Yeah.
Why are you staring at me like that?
'Cause you're weird.
Well, now I have to explain. So...
Yeah, my wife wanted to know how my dick sits in my pants, and we spent 5 minutes talking about it instead of reading the Bible. And I'm like, can we just fucking get back to the goddamn Bible?
Because
like,
recently
really?
I was looking at these pictures of these guys in Speedos, and it all looked jumbled up in there. And so I was just curious about, like, the state of the balls and the dick. And
I couldn't get her to drop the fucking subject.
Well, I don't have balls and dicks, so who else am I going to ask?
And we have an alarm going off in, like, 17 minutes, and if we don't finish this in time...
Oh my god, you're the one that, like, we pushed record and then you started glaring at me.
Well, yeah, because you're being weird.
It's almost like you wanted me to bring up the dick and the ball situation on the podcast.
Not really.
Then why were you glaring at me?
Because I was.
Oh my god. You did. You wanted me to bring it up on the podcast.
Read us some God stuff.
Okay, well, now...
Stop talking about dicks.
And balls.
And balls.
Okay. Well, I'm still curious about how it all sits.
Well, maybe we can get an answer from our audience. You know, anybody out there, just let us know, okay?
Do
not send fucking pics.
Do not send pics. Jesus Christ. I'm no shame to people that like that sort of thing. It's just that I'm not one of them. Okay. Meal offerings.
Just...
When you present grain as an offering to the Lord, the offering must consist of choice flour.
Wait, can you choose grain over a bird or a fucking... goat and shit, or what?
I think this is a different kind of offering.
Different type? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
There's all these different offerings.
It's a lot to keep track of.
I know. So those were the animal ones. And now here we're at the grain ones. When you present grain as an offering to the Lord, the offering must consist of choice flour. You are to pour olive oil on it, sprinkle it with frankincense, and bring it to Aaron's sons, the priest. The priest will scoop out a handful of the flour, moistened with oil, together with all the frankincense, and burn this representative portion on the altar. It is a special gift, a pleasing aroma to the Lord. Now that I can believe. I can believe that smelled good. Frankincense being burnt smells good.
Sure. But, you know, apparently God can smell.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just...
We are made in his image.
Right.
So to speak.
I know.
So they say.
Yeah. It's just weird that the God wants to smell stuff.
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
And specifically dead animals
and blood and oil and grain.
And frankincense.
Yeah. The rest of the grain offering will then be given to Aaron and his sons. Oh, will it? That's not convenient.
Right.
This offering will be considered a most holy part of the special gifts presented to the Lord. It's good to be the king.
Yeah, right. That's got to be what happened. Moses and Aaron were like, I think we got his plan here.
We got this.
We're gonna make up some shit, and we can get these people.
The second that Aaron said, "Give me y'all's gold, we're gonna make a calf," and they acquiesced, then Moses was like, "Yeah, but take it up a notch. Y'all kill each other," and they did. And then Aaron and Moses looked at each other, and they were like, "Shit!" And they concocted all of this.
We can get these dumbasses to do anything,
right? Yeah. This is beautiful. So now they're taking their food and their grain and their frankincense. If your offering is a grain offering baked in an oven, it must be made of choice flour, but without any yeast. Yeast is bad. Don't forget.
Yeast is bad.
It may be presented in the form of thin cakes mixed with olive oil or wafers spread with olive oil. If your grain offering is cooked on a griddle, it must be made of choice flour mixed with olive oil, but without any yeast. Break it in pieces and pour olive oil on it. It is a grain offering. If your grain offering is prepared in a pan, it must be made of choice flour and olive oil. So basically, if you have some grain and that is your offering, it must always be made of choice.
Whether you cook it in a pan,
whatever you
griddle.
Do. Oh, look, and that's literally the next sentence. No matter how a grain offering for the Lord has been prepared, bring it to the priest who will present it at the altar. Yeah.
Yeah. Just use those fucking ingredients that you keep saying over and over again.
Right.
It's like they were SEOing stuff back then.
Oh my God, they were. And they were like preparing for all the people to say, but what about? And they were like, I already said. You clearly didn't read the flyer. It's spelled right out. Yeah. No matter how a grain offering... Oh, I already read that. The priest will take a representative portion of the grain offering, of course he will, and burn it on the altar. It is a special gift, a pleasing aroma to the Lord. The rest of the grain offering will then be given to Aaron and his sons as their food. Of course it will.
Yeah.
This is disgusting me.
Yeah.
This offering will be considered a most holy part of the special gifts presented to the Lord.
Presented to Aaron and Moses and his sons.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure Moses got in on some of this too.
Oh, yeah. This is freaking grotesque, though. I mean, this is grosser than the blood splattered all over the sheets.
What, the fact that they're taking choice offerings from everybody and calling it a gift to God?
Yeah. This little donations that then morphed into taxes that is now like you will or die.
At the threat of death.
Yeah.
Well, you said that. I'm sorry.
Do not use yeast in preparing any of the grain offerings you present to the Lord, because no yeast or honey.
Hey.
What?
Should we not use yeast?
I didn't read the flyer.
Okay.
Let's go ahead. Let's use yeast. Things always seem better with yeast, right?
I like yeast.
Okay, let's try it. Let's see if God likes it. Oh, shit.
Smited. Fuck.
Yeast or honey may not be burned as a special gift presented to the Lord. You may add yeast and honey to an offering of the first crops of your harvest, but these must never be offered on the altar as a pleasing aroma to the Lord. Season all your grain offerings with salt to remind you of God's eternal covenant. Oh,
wait, why is that?
I don't know why. I don't know, but that's why a lot of people have an exchange of salt in their marriage ceremonies like we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's neat.
I just thought it was like a neat pagan rite.
Right, but
I didn't know that there was Christianity.
I don't understand how
that,
like, eternal covenant.
I don't know
what that means. Like, what even is that?
Because.
Okay.
Out of the blue.
I mean, I'm sure there's some context to it somewhere.
Hit mute on the remote control as a reminder that mute is good. What? I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Never forget to add salt to your grain offerings. If you present a grain offering to the Lord from the first portion of your harvest, bring fresh grain that is coarsely ground and roasted on a fire.
Well, McDonald's is good to go because they put plenty of salt on their grain offerings.
Oh my gosh. Potatoes are not grains. Potatoes are tubers.
Oh.
They're not grains.
I thought it was grains.
Potatoes are not grains. What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Potatoes grow in the ground. Tubers grow in the ground.
Whatever.
What do you mean, whatever?
They like salt at McDonald's anyway.
They do like salt at McDonald's, but that was piss poor for performance.
Yeah, sorry.
Put olive oil on this grain offering and sprinkle it with frankincense. The priest will take a representative portion of the grain, moistened with oil, together with all the frankincense, and burn it as a special gift presented to the Lord. The end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, that was the end of the chapter?
That's the end of the chapter.
That was a quick chapter.
We're going to fly through this shit.
Apparently.
Yeah. No story, just bread.
Rules about bread and whatever. And
splatter
killing
blood.
things and
Splatter blood and fry it with frankincense and don't use yeast and
I mean, I gotta say this is better
add
than
salt and honey.
It's better than listening to how to build the ark. Frickin'
I said honey, but don't add honey for God's sakes.
Yeah, don't add or yeast.
I meant salt and olive oil.
Yeah, that.
Fuck. I almost got people killed.
Unleavened bread, please.
Yeah. What were you saying? Sorry.
I don't even know.
Something
doesn't
about
matter.
Yeah. Okay.
We're done with this chapter, so
yeah.
We'll see you guys next week.
Wow, this feels so short. Sorry.
It is. Bye.
Bye. Husband.
Wife.
Can I say the things now?
Yes.
Okay. So you had a list of items that you wanted people to check out?
Yeah, definitely. Make sure you check us out on Twitter. We are there under the handle sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'd have gone with that.
Yep.
We also would love to get emails from you because we love hate mail, fan mail, the whole 9 yards there. That email address is sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. And we are now on YouTube. And if you are listening to us on YouTube, you're going to be running a little bit behind what our schedule is for our podcast because you're going to be hearing stuff from 2 months before if you are caught up.
You're in the past.
You're in the past. So you should join us on our podcasting apps that are available. So like you can catch us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify.
I'm on Castbox.
Yeah, my wife's special. She's on Castbox.
I like Castbox.
And then on any of the things that you're on, we always would love it if you would like and subscribe. That helps us out so much. So
yeah, do those things.
Do those things, and we will see you guys next week.
Sure we will. It's on Thursdays.
Yeah, that.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.